Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to my YouTube channel as well as Frankincense School of Mystical Arts. As we continue our series on our World 2020 predictions, number 15, I was shown where power outages, grid outages, cell phone, internet, phones, anything electrical very well may be starting to create some challenges. And of course, I do get this is even moving forward, even going into 2021 as well. But I was shown how it's almost for no reason at all. It feels like power may go out, and it may be out for quite a significant amount of time. But I was shown where it's like a lot of overload, a significant, tremendous amount of overload put onto the power plants, the grid, however it is, and then all of a sudden it's out. And this even has to do with any kind, even your cell phones. But I was shown like cell phone, like all of it. And I do see this even going on even during the summer months, where it may even become more of an issue as well. But this is where we start to come up with different power options, where I see kind of like the rebuilding or creating cleaner power sources, new cleaner power grids, however any of that is. I see where revamping, structuring, it's going to be clean, it's going to be more green, but I do get that's going to come up, and I get it's going to be huge. It's going to be really big, and it's going to catch people totally off guard. This feels like that it's going to be so significant to where people have not quite experienced the power outages on this level before, to where your cell phones are out. It's just going to be one of those things that really haven't been heard of. So I do get that may come up as well. So be mindful and really help out the elderlies or loved ones who have a hard time with the heat or the cold. Help them out, because it looks like that it may come to be somewhat of an issue going into the summer and going into the winter months. So be mindful of those around you and check in on them, because sometimes those with health issues, they really do need their power and their cell phone. But if you check in on them, it may mean everything to them, maybe even life and death. So please check up on them. I was also getting something with where we may even see that conserving of power, where we may go into certain times where power has to be out, or you can only use your power or your cell phones for a certain amount of time. I know it sounds really odd, and it looks odd when I look at it as well, but it looks like that you may be designated certain times when you can and cannot use the power. So it will be really interesting. So be mindful of that going into the rest of this year and next as I get power. Power is going to be huge, and it's going to be significant. It feels like that this new system that is being developed or may come out, I get it's going to be more efficient, it's going to be more economical, and far cleaner, as I was saying earlier. So that will be good. I do get that we may be starting, it's really interesting because I see such extremes. I get where one area of the world is going to get massive, massive rain. The other part of the world is going to get massive, massive fires. And the other part of the world is going to get massive drought. So it's such extremes. It's just not mild. Everything is going to be in massive extremes. And I do get weather is going to be something that is going to be so unpredictable, so strange and weird. And I feel it already has been up to this point, but going into the spring and summer, it feels like it's even going to go up over the top. We may even on certain parts of the world start experiencing drought. So that's like, oh shoot. But we may. Just know, I really keep getting over and over and over again, droughts may begin and start. So that's not very fun. And even just like the fires that we had in Australia, feels like there very well could be more of those coming up. So please be mindful of those as well. And please be safe, because each extreme in weather and tornadoes and hurricanes, it just feels like so up over the top. So kind of be really aware of that. So that would be interesting. Watch even oil spills. I just keep getting oil spills. So be mindful of those as well. So it's just really, this whole year is such changes and new beginnings, and people becoming more aware and more conscientious of the planet and our sources. So kind of keep an eye on those things. But until next time, jump over to fsma.life and check out, we have a whole bunch of free stuff. We also have to where you can learn to be psychic as well for a small fee. And if you would like to book a reading, go over there. You can book it there. So until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, and blessings to you. Take care.